Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Must Love Yarn podcast. It's Thursday, December 13th.
Mm-hmm.
We are about almost halfway through December.
That's right, I know. It's insane.
Yeah,
Christmas is less than 2 weeks.
I know.
That is crazy.
I thought I had all my shopping done, and I'm not sure that that's true. No. I'm not going back to the mall. I made that mistake on Sunday.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't go anywhere near any of the, any of that.
Nope.
I don't.
Yeah, that was... So I had the... Okay, anyway, so this is a knitting podcast, and we are filming at our yarn store in Shelburne, Vermont. And you can find the store out on social media as Must Love Yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Angela.
And I'm Kelly.
And you can find me out on social media as Ravelry and Instagram as Junior Bird Kid.
You can find me on Instagram as Kelly O Spins, and you can find me on Ravelry as Kelly Spins.
Yep. So, preliminaries out of the way. So I thought that it would be super smart if I just did the Kohl's order online, pick up in store.
Rather than just have it shipped to your house.
Yeah. Because sometimes that takes a while.
Yeah.
They're not the fastest.
Unlike Ella Bean, who's it'll be there in 2 weeks, and it shows up the next day.
What is that? I'm spoiled with Amazon because it's literally 2 days for most things.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, I need to do some other shopping too. So I was like, well, I'll do that. So I went to go pick it up at Kohl's, the stuff at Kohl's, and I figured this will be fast because it's usually pretty fast, but apparently everybody else had that same idea. Mm-hmm. And they have one person working back at the counter.
Oh, no. And
the person that they were assisting at the counter, literally, I swear to God, they were returning 700 items.
No.
That's a real big exaggeration, but it was a lot. And you're like, what? Where are all the other people? Why is there only one person working back here?
Yeah.
On a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
That, anyway.
2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah, so that took a long time. And then I wandered over to Target, and
I haven't been in the new one yet.
it was, it's a Target.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well, everybody was saying after they first opened that there was nothing in the store because people were
locusts went through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because we were the last state to get a Target.
Yeah.
There's one across the lake in Plattsburgh that's not too far away, and when I lived over there, I would go there. But
yeah, so I picked up a few things there. But our mascot's MIA. Not MIA. She's up on the counter hanging out with her knitting
greeting
buddies. Greeting people with her two new friends, her two new meerkat friends.
Right.
We seem to be collecting stuffed animals.
Well, they're
Pam.
They're Pam's
Yeah.
daughters, meerkats.
Yes.
So they came in to hang out with her to have a knit group.
It's pretty funny. So if you don't follow Gage on Instagram, you're missing out because we post shenanigans over there all the time.
Yeah, she's been getting into a lot lately.
Yep. Got to go help us find a Christmas tree. That was fun. Super fun. It's the biggest Christmas tree. It's so round. It's a very round Christmas tree. Yes.
So we got our Christmas tree. See, we could have done chit-chat, and now we're chit-chatting.
Now we're chit-chatting. I know.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming soon, but...
No.
So, yeah, we did lots of chit-chat last time. Yeah, so we got our tree on Sunday, and where we went up to get it, there were a lot of, we always cut our own, and there were a lot of really big trees, and so we picked one that we thought wasn't too tall or too big or whatever, because we've got just regular height ceilings in the house we're in now. Mm-hmm. And we get it home, and my husband puts it in the stand and stands it up, and it's bending over and touching the ceiling. So we had to lop the part of the top off, and we still had it so that we could put our star on the top, but I had to kind of finagle the star, and the star point is literally touching the ceiling. So we've got 8 foot ceilings.
We do too. Yeah.
In our house, so yeah, it's right at 8 feet.
Ours, we opted to not put the top around. We just put like a bow up at the top.
Yeah. I had thought about doing that, but this tree wasn't as good this year for just doing a bow as it has been in previous years. So
the girth on this tree is impressive.
Does it fill up your living room?
It's a full-figured tree.
That's so funny.
Yes, it does. You could sit in one of the club chairs and be hidden from sight, basically, which is why I keep claiming that chair. Everybody knows you're back there.
Yep. We've got one of our chairs that's partially obscured by the tree, and I was like, oh, it's kind of cozy over here.
Yeah, it is actually kind of cozy. Until you watch the, dog knock all the ornaments off the bottom half of the tree with her tail.
With the tree?
Well, so she likes to chew on sticks.
Oh.
And so she just views the tree as her personal snack bar. So she literally walks by it and just like, ow. And you're like, what are you doing? No, what? No, it wasn't me.
Doing anything?
It
was a cat.
It wasn't me.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Silly dog.
Well, we weren't sure how Lucy was going to do with it, our cat, because this is the first year we've had her through the winter because we got her in the spring.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we're going to like hear the tree crashing down in the middle of the night or something as she's climbing it. And,
yeah.
But she didn't. She pulled one ornament off. The other morning I came out and there was an ornament on the floor, and I put all the non-breakable ones near the bottom, so if the dog walked by or something, or if she was playing with them, then they wouldn't break. But it's a snowflake, but it's flat, and it has glitter on it. And there was a chunk missing out of the glitter.
Oh, jeez.
She's going to be pooping glitter.
Oh, man. Glitter never goes away. Yeah, we stopped putting, we don't really have any breakable ornaments on our tree right now. We haven't really for the last few years.
Yeah.
They're all put away. They just don't get brought out. So
Yeah.
most of the ones that are on the tree either aren't breakable, or if they got broken, it would be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because, it's between the dog and the cats and the kids.
We've got these beautiful porcelain ornaments that my in-laws get us every year. So we've got one since she started doing it the year we were married, and has done one every year since. So
nice.
We have a whole bunch of them because we've been married 15 years now. So those are really, really cool. They're really kind of delicate and lovely, but and they're different. Every year is different. So
yeah, we have some of those. They don't get put on the tree now.
Yeah.
And but that's all right. Danforth pewter ornaments, on the other hand, no problem. Though they might be, projectiles if the tree did get knocked over. But whatever. It is what it is. So we generally like to start our podcast with our pick of the week.
With our chit-chat.
With our chit-chat. Since everybody loved the chit-chat format so much this last week, we're going with it. Here you go. This is us with no structure.
I know. Everybody loved the knit group feel of it.
I know.
Which is kind of nice.
It is. It is. But we know people like the pick of the week. So so we have a super special pick of the week for you guys.
We do.
So we thought we'd do something a little if you wanted to treat yourself.
Or someone that you absolutely adore.
Yep.
This is a beautiful one.
Yep. So we have these new kits in the store.
We do.
And we have a limited supply.
We do.
So we only have 4 of them.
We can get more.
We can get more, but we only have 4.
But we only have 4 right now. And probably until, after Christmas.
Yep. So Blue Sky Fibers, who puts together these fantastic kits, they do the 21 color slouch hat and the mittens, and they've had some other kits
and cowls and stuff,
that we've had in the store. So this is one of their newer kits.
Yeah, that is what it makes. It makes that really pretty cowl, the Blue Earth cowl. And the yarn is really lovely. So it's their American Scenic yarn, which is a worsted weight yarn, and it is alpaca silk and merino, U.S. merino. So it's 50%, 50% U.S. alpaca, 30% U.S. merino, and 20% silk. So this is what the yarn, it's got that lovely kind of marled and heathered at the same time look. So, and there's 4 colors in the kit. There's this pretty blue, this one leans a little bit more gray than natural, and then kind of a brown. And they're just so pretty, and they're so amazingly soft. I wish that you guys could feel them through the screen. And then it does come with the pattern as well. And it comes in this really fun bag that they did.
It's great.
Nice tote bag, yeah. So it would be a beautiful gift for somebody else, or it would be a really nice gift for yourself. But you could always, if you've got somebody that is looking for ideas for you and you want to tell them something really special, this would be it. So it comes with kind of everything you need except for the needles, and it's really lovely. They retail for $143.
Yep.
So they're not inexpensive, but with 10% off, that's a nice savings.
Yeah.
And it would be a really nice treat.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's kind of what we wanted to
That's kind of what we were going
offer for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since the holidays, I guess Hanukkah's over now, but
Yeah.
Christmas is still a little bit away. So,
Or you could always buy yourself a Festivus gift.
Festivus for the rest of us. So check it out, Blue Sky Fibers, the Blue Earth Cowl Kit, and I've got links in show notes for it, and it's 10% off.
And we'll do weekly pick blue.
Perfect. That works.
We're feeling very creative today. It's like when I ask Abigail what she wants to name a certain stuffed animal, or like, what would you like to name this doggy? Doggy.
Yeah,
whatever works.
It works.
So,
It works.
Weekly pick blue.
Works for me.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Super easy.
Yep.
Easy to spell. Oh, oops. Knit that in a few rows back. Oops.
That's okay. You
Sweet.
can pop it off.
Could pop that right off.
Thankfully.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Actually, I would drop the stitch down and then knit it back up.
That's so funny.
I couldn't find. I didn't have a stitch marker handy but this happened to be in the bottom of the bag. So I was like, yeah, I'll just use that.
That's funny.
You guys should be used to me by now, right? Like using the pear stitch marker, to put stitches on hold, and it's all good.
We all do it.
It's all good. It's what you wearing today? You're Paris and Berlin.
Yes, my Paris and Berlin, which if you stick around for outtakes, I have a story.
Or knit group. Or just start calling it knit group.
Yeah. I have a story about this, and I just sent out lots of loving kudos to the Legacy Fiber Arts ladies and their mad dyeing skills.
Yeah.
Because I could have really messed up a lot of white clothes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, but it survived, and the clothes survived, and
awesome.
I know.
Awesome.
Yep.
So I'm wearing Winter Light because I need a little bright color.
Mm-hmm.
I need some bright colors today.
Yeah. At least it's sunny today. It was chilly,
sunny.
but it's warming up, so.
Yep. Exactly. So I have 2 finished objects listed on the show notes, and I brought neither of them with me this morning.
Well,
I'm feeling pretty happy that I just made it out the door this morning, so there's that.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a work in progress that's okay. So I need to pull Kelly. I need to pick Kelly's brain. Okay. Because it could be a finished object, or it could be you need to do some more work. All right. So I knit this cute little bonnet.
That is cute.
Cute little baby bonnet. And it's got this nice I-cord around the back. And the pattern calls for you to do I-cord around here. It says for a better fit. And I was kind of like, really?
I don't think you necessarily have to.
I don't think
it looks, it's nice and finished.
Yeah, it's a nice...
It's cute.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that well, I do need to block it. And this yarn and this stitch pattern right here will relax, so I'll get more length this way. Because I did try it on Abigail. It's not for her, but I wanted to see like how it
size-wise
would fit. And it was a little short through
not as deep
here.
as you want it. Yeah.
Yep. For her, she would need it deeper, but I think blocking will solve that. But it seemed to fit pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Though my question was, if I was gonna pick up and do an I-cord here, wouldn't you end up with a weird little flap down here that's not connected?
Yeah, you'd have to stitch it down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm just gonna skip it.
Yeah, I don't think you need it.
I don't think I need it either. So this is the entry, and it's French. The worsted entry chat.
Where
bonnet.
is it? Oh.
The top one on the whips.
Entreshot.
Entreshot. So it's got this great stitch pattern at the top. It's just a cute little bonnet, and it's to go with the little dress for the new little baby. I had a bunch of yarn left over, so I was like, I could clearly make a bonnet.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
All right, so I'm done. So that's a finished object. I need to weave in these two ends and block it, and it's done.
And then you're done.
Then I'm done.
Excellent.
Done. So it's
That's really
kind of
cute.
Thank you. It's kind of really a FO.
Yeah.
But
so you can add a third one. So you have one of 3 FOs with you.
One of 3 with me.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Well, so the Knitspiration hat. So the other 2 finished objects were Knitspiration hat number 2, which I was working on last week, or showed last week. It still needs a pom pom. I've blocked everything because I got the distilled water, so that
nice.
Success.
I saw that. I did see that post. That was great. And you have a wood stove too, so that helps with drying.
Oh yeah, those things dried super fast. And then I have the Fraggle hat, which I think I was showing the colors.
That's the big sister one. For the really bright.
Yep. What I haven't done for that one is the tassels and the ties.
Cute. Though
part of me was like, do we really have to do those? It's kind of a cool hat without them. So I'm on the fence. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I still have to sew buttons on the little dress, so that's probably a priority.
Yeah.
Because the dress can't be worn without buttons. Hat doesn't necessarily need tassels or ties.
Yep.
So.
True.
It's just more for decoration.
Right.
So those are my finished objects. Hats.
Nice.
Hats.
Hats. Lots of hats.
Yep. And then this is the Starbella ruffle skirt. I've made one of these before. So it's just this, it's the ruffle yarn, and you knit it, and it knits into, so it just is like this kind of cool, like little tutu-y ruffly skirt. It's meant for little kids. It's for my niece. I've already knit one for Abigail.
Cute. Yeah. They're really cute.
Yeah. Yep, trying to knit on some of these projects that I was like, I'm going to do that, and that's going to be a Christmas present. And I should have knit this one like months ago. So here I am.
Are you seeing your whole extended family for Christmas?
Nope, I need to mail everything.
Shipping everything.
To ship everything. But I can't ship anything until Tuesday. Because, so the school that my son goes to does a holiday bazaar. And I love it and I hate it. I love it because it's a way for him to go Christmas shopping for everybody in the family, pick stuff out on his own, and have them be surprises.
It's cute.
It's super cute. And it's affordable. I mean, it's all stuff people have donated or made and donated, and I think all of the classes make different things. Like last year, his class made little like hand warmer sachets. So it's really cool. Like you can we send usually somewhere between $15 and $20 with him, and he can buy presents for everybody in the extended family. And
that's really cute.
It is cute. And they wrap all the like they all come home wrapped. Like you send them in with the tags.
Yeah.
And they get wrapped and they put the tags on them, and it's yeah, it's amazing.
That's so cute.
It was so the dislike part is that it doesn't happen till Monday.
Yeah,
So I have
cutting
to
it close.
hold all of my shipping boxes for everything that needs to get shipped away until Tuesday, till he comes home Monday with what he's purchased at the holiday bazaar.
Yeah.
Which one year was a wooden birdhouse for his uncle. And I was just like, okay, fine, all right. I think that one ended up being shipped late because I was just like, we're gonna have to take this to like the UPS store or some like random place where I can just hand it to them and be like, you pack it and ship it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
That's funny.
Anyway. Yeah.
I know, and kids don't get this is going all the way across the country, and so maybe we should think about how much it weighs and how big it is to ship.
That one just had to go to Florida, so that was a little bit better, but still it was like it was an awkward size, and just when I picked him up he had this giant box and I was like, what is this? It's for Uncle Joe, and I was like, what is it? So it was cute. So anyway, so that's why I have a few extra days to work on some of these presents to get them done. Because normally I would probably be trying to ship stuff like tomorrow or Saturday, just to get it out the door.
I think December 20th is the cutoff for most shipping.
Yep.
To get there before Christmas. So that's next Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
So that's good. Still have a couple extra days.
Just in case. Just in case. So that's fun. But anyway, so it's always interesting to see what he picks out for everybody.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Yeah. It is. I always have to check it. So what did William get you? Because I don't know what it is. It's wrapped.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That could be kind of interesting because kids think about things so differently than
Oh yeah.
That's so cute.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Especially when they don't have somebody with them that's like, oh well, I don't know
to steer them in a different direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He got my dad a marshmallow launcher one year. That was actually awesome. It's like a marshmallow slingshot.
That's awesome. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
That's cute. That's really cute.
So you're working on your hap there.
Trying to.
Yeah.
I am.
Cool.
I am. So it's kind of has changed a lot. I'm gonna be like, yep, it's still just a big oatmeal rectangle. When it actually becomes a big oatmeal square, then some other stuff will start happening.
You need to throw a progress keeper on that.
I really do.
Or will it make you cry?
Well, now it will.
Yeah.
It will now. So, I had to go to the doctor this week because what I thought was maybe my wrist was bothering me. But it turns out it's actually not. It's my thumb, which doesn't surprise me, but I thought maybe it was a little arthritis or something wonky going on in there because, I have, a big quart water bottle, and I was having a hard time, picking it up, and it, my thumb would hurt when I would try to do that. And they're like, oh, yeah, you've got, de Quervain's tendonitis or something like that. So, and it's basically the ligament, the tendon in my arm is all inflamed and having a fit. So we can be broken thumb twinsies. Right. So I just went to my general practitioner, and they're like, yeah, you should get in a splint ASAP so you stop doing damage to it, start isolating it so it can calm down a little bit, and then I have to go to physical therapy.
So Kelly's on the knitting DL a little bit.
I am. Well, yeah, so my GP was like, you know, as long as you've got the splint on, you can do what you want. And so Carol, who used to work here and who's a good friend of ours, I was chit-chatting with her, and she used to be an OT, and she's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing anything with it. And I was like, yeah, I figured that probably once I go see the physical therapist, they're going to be like
no.
So I'm like, well, I'm going to knit until, so they're booking like 3 weeks out, so I can't get in for a while, which whatever, but so I'm doing the best that I can, but like this thing slows me down because if you think about how much you do, and I'm right-handed too, which doesn't help, so like it's really hard to write and type and do everything, so if I need to do stuff quick, I'm like, I pull this sucker off and I just like get stuff done.
Yeah.
But I've been sort of knitting. It's much slower than I'm used to, but I actually just picked this up and I've got I'm holding it and knitting continental, but I'm just holding it between my 2 fingers, so my thumb is out of the picture, and I can kind of do it. I can actually kind of do it, so it's slower than normal, but you know, you can kind of do
whatever
it.
Works.
Yeah,
whatever
and
works.
Hey, you know, I might even still be able to do this because I'm not using my thumb. My thumb's at rest. So
There you go, just hanging out.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah.
And knitting keeps me sane, so.
Yep.
I
know.
That you have.
Yeah, so this is my bad thumb. This joint, I dislocated this joint, and it was dislocated for a couple of weeks.
Is this from your rugby days?
Yeah. So I used to play rugby, and I thought that I just jammed it because I'd played enough sports. Like, you know, you kind of just. No, apparently I can't tell the difference between a jammed joint and a dislocated joint. Go figure. You know, it was swollen and stiff, and I couldn't move it, and it hurt. So, you know, I did not think like, hey, something is wrong with this joint. So it was out of joint for a couple of weeks, and I was still playing rugby during this time. And I think it was during practice, I ran into somebody.
It popped it back
into joint. And I was like, immediately, you could tell the difference. Immediately, I was like, wow, that doesn't hurt at all. And I was like, you could be kidding me. That joint has been dislocated for the last 2 weeks. So,
did it stretch everything out?
Yeah. So basically, this joint right here is super loose. Yeah. And, you know, I can feel it, like, if I try to leverage too hard on the thumb, I can feel it start to slide out again. And, so I go through periods where it's cranky, or it, like, sometimes in the cold weather, I'm definitely headed towards, like, really bad arthritis in that thumb as I get older. But, so anyway, so I feel your pain, because I've been in not maybe that size of brace, but have been stuck in that kind of brace just to immobilize it, to just give it a break at times.
I'm hoping that when I go to PT, my GP said that they'll probably do a cast and make a custom splint for me. That won't be nearly as big as this one, but she wanted to get it immobile like right away. So that's the scoop.
Yeah. So the good news is that it can get worked through.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, it hasn't been long enough that you've got any crunchy bits going on. So
I think PT, acupuncture, like a lot of stuff, it's just chiropractic. It's gonna get it all squared away. Yeah. So
I'm not worried about it. It's just a temporary annoyance. So.
Yep. So we can be broken thumbsies together. It's even the same hand. That's what's really weird.
I know, but at least you're left-handed.
This is true.
I broke this hand. I broke this knuckle in high school, so I had to do a lot of stuff left-handed, and I've always been somewhat ambidextrous anyway. So it's not the easiest, but it's not. It could be worse.
Exactly.
You know, just gotta roll with it, and not much you can do.
Exactly. So I have the Knitspiration hat number 3 on the upcoming projects list.
Nice.
Because as soon as I finish this one, I probably should get that one done.
Do you have yarn picked out for that?
Yes, I already have the yarn. I'm using some of the Quince & Co.
Nice.
The Lark.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of the worsted weights.
Yep. I was like, it's not Owl, because that's the one with the alpaca in it. It's the other one. So yeah, Lark. And just the white. It's like it's the vintage for that color work. So
Cool.
yeah. And then as soon as I get that done, then I can focus on whatever it is now. Then I want to knit for myself. I got a couple yarn caked up for a couple different hats for myself. So maybe I'll do one of those.
Nice.
Or pick up change a shawl, or knit the worsted boxy, or something else.
Options
shiny.
are endless.
There's so many options.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think that's the problem. There's too many
Oh
options.
my gosh, I know. Too many options.
Many options. And then Mina came out with that new shawl pattern with the loop yarn, and I may or may not have 4 skeins of that sitting in my cart on Etsy. I haven't pulled the plug yet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I did put quite a bit of progress onto my little twigs
Cool.
sweater.
You get sleeves.
I have 2 sleeves.
Yay!
2 sleeves just hanging out, waiting for the body.
Nice.
So, yep, both sleeves are done, which is nice because then, when I get done knitting the body, I don't have to worry about having to do the sleeves. And I cast on for the body, but I'm not that far. I'm only
Nice.
that far.
Nice.
So, but it's coming along. So, hopefully I can, kind of keep on keeping on with it and make some more progress before next time.
Awesome.
We'll see.
Awesome.
Yep, and those are the only 2 things I've been working on.
Yeah, this is I've been working on basically like the same projects. Just trying to get stuff done. Lots of little projects right now.
I had plans to do some stuff before Christmas for people.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, so.
Yeah. I'm not doing too many handmade Christmas presents for family members this year.
Yeah. I'm not either. I was gonna crank out some socks for people, but.
Though there is still time for me to go to Kelly's house and be like, let's do some socks. Let's do socks. So we'll see. Though we're running out of shopping days
Oh my gosh.
very quickly. And for me, weekend days. Because that's the only time I would have to come. Sunday, really, in particular. Because you're here on Saturdays.
Some of them.
Some of them.
I'm
yeah.
not here this Saturday.
That's
We're
right.
doing a big old party at my house
Nice.
for my husband's team.
Right, for
So
his
we're gonna
work
have
stuff.
20 plus people in my house.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which it's really fun. He's got a good group that works for him.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
and it's gonna be potluck. So everybody's kind of bringing stuff. And
But you still have to, like, clean your house and...
yeah.
Yeah.
The dogs
Yeah.
are gonna go stay with my mom for that evening.
Yeah.
Because with that many people, it's really hard to keep track of, like, if people set their plate down, then, like, Winnie's just, like, all over
right
it.
there.
Yeah.
I have one of those dogs now.
So,
Yep. Into everything. So.
yep.
So we do have one acquisition this week. I've been so good, you guys. This was a thing I ordered while I was at Rhinebeck.
Right, so you actually got it this week, but you had...
I'd already purchased it
Yeah.
a long time ago. In
So
October.
you took possession of it.
I finally took possession of it. Though it was purchased a while ago. So, Gail from Gail's Art teamed up with Amy Beth, Fat Squirrel, Gail from Gail's Art hand stamped a bunch of fabric and then sent it to Amy Beth, who then turned it into project bags.
I think that's such a cool idea.
Isn't that amazing?
Mhm.
So beautiful, you guys. And so basically, like, every bag is unique
Mm-hmm.
because of the hand stamping.
Yeah.
So she had these available for pre-order, I think the Saturday morning of Rhinebeck on her website. And as you'll hear later, I got stuck in the book line. So what is one going to do when they get stuck in the book line? But I don't know.
Buy stuff on their phone.
Buy stuff on my phone. So so it came. So I'm pretty excited. That's her large wedge size. It's actually a size I didn't really have any of. So I thought I'd give it a go.
I have a Halloween one that I got last year that's that size.
It's a nice size. It's kind of bigger than a sock bag, but not quite the sweater bag.
Yeah.
Yep. So we have some prizes. We should do prizes. So we were supposed to draw prizes for the mint tree last week, and we couldn't get anything together. It's a miracle. Probably we podcast last week. No. So we got our act together, and we drew prizes. So we drew one prize for the people who brought all their stuff here into the store. We had almost 100 entries, so a ton of stuff. I am, what time is it? No, probably. I was gonna box it up and put it in my car. I probably should come deal with that tomorrow because I don't think I have enough room for it in my car. Knowing that I have to go pick up 2 kids and a dog.
Right.
So
yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
A lot of stuff that got dropped off.
Exactly. So I think I'm maybe try to deal with it tomorrow so we can get it donated so people can have it and start using it.
Especially since it's been so cold.
Yeah. Exactly. So we drew one from the in-store drop-off people and then one from the folks who posted on Ravelry in the Ravelry thread. So what are people going to win? So these are almost identical. So we have New York Sheep and Wool Project bags, a New York Sheep and Wool enamel pin.
Nice.
And a skein of the Crazy Yarn from Cece's Wool. So this is the sport weight, the really fun colors.
Yeah,
so there's this color in this bag, and there's this color in the other bag.
So fun.
They're fun. Super fun. So otherwise they're exactly the same, so I don't think we're going to differentiate. It'll just be like we'll grab one and throw it in the mail, so it'll be a surprise. Which skein of yarn you get.
Yep.
Super fun. So our in-store donation winner is Beth Wilkins.
Yay!
Congratulations, Beth! So basically what we do is we compiled a whole long list of everybody and put your name on the list, the number of times that you, for the number of items, and then we random number generated from that.
Yep.
So Beth, come claim your, I think she's local to us, right? Yeah. So come claim your prize. And then our Ravelry winner, enunciate, was post number 17, a top Bing. And she knit a ton of socks and hats for the Warm Hands Network in her area. So that was awesome. So
very cool.
Thank you so much to everybody that participated.
That's awesome.
And I have one more prize that I'm going to give out because you guys know, right? So Corky Squire, can you please PM me on my Ravelry with an individual pattern of your choice, and I will gift that to you. She donated 30 plus hats.
Yeah.
Some she gave to us at Rhinebeck, and the rest she mailed to us. So I just wanted to shout her out. That was a huge number.
That was.
We are totally grateful, and a bunch of people are going to be warmer this winter because of it. So PM me on Ravelry with the individual pattern of your choice, and I will gift that to you.
We had so many people either mail us things.
Yep.
We had quite a few boxes that showed up of big boxes full of stuff. It was amazing. Yeah. You guys just are amazing.
Yeah.
So
anyway, so those are our prizes.
Right, I'm going to talk about this real quick.
Yes.
Because I've been forgetting it since like the end of October.
Okay.
And I really want all of you to know about it.
Yes.
So we had a wonderful viewer who offered up a coupon code for her shawl pattern that she designed. So the shawl is called The Feel of Wind on Water,
Cool.
and it's by Perry Wilson, and there's a wee little picture of it. So go check that out on Ravelry. And the coupon code is MLY20, so like must love yarn, MLY20, and you get 20% off the shawl pattern through the end of the year.
Oh, nice.
So you still have some time to use that. So it's a
Nice.
really, really pretty shawl. She used 3 colors in this one. But
And it's a sport weight.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Sport weight.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's gorgeous.
That is very pretty.
Yeah, it's really, really lovely. So thank you to Perry for offering this up as a donation.
Yes, thank you very much.
And she's we're also gonna she offered to do coupon codes for anybody who's coming to the retreat too,
Oh,
for a
awesome.
download. So for the goodie
Nice.
bags. So that was awesome of her.
Awesome.
Yeah, we meet some
Thank you so
really,
much.
really awesome people
Yeah.
through the podcast. It's been great. So. And she also offered a 1-up as a prize too, so we'll use that at some point and draw
Maybe
for that.
for our holiday along, be a good prize for
Yeah,
the holiday along.
it's really lovely. So, and I love fingering weight shawls, but I love when you find a pattern for one that's heavier too.
Yeah.
because they're so cozy.
Yeah,
So.
like the sports type weights.
Ooh, and we've got the chickadee too. If you're local, we've got the Quince & Co. chickadee, which is a lovely yarn. Would be really pretty in that too.
Yep,
So
yep, and it's pretty close. Is it technically classified as a fingering, or is it a sport? True sport.
chickadee is sport.
Okay.
Yeah, the finch
Okay.
and the tern are both fingering.
Okay. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. So cows. We got the holiday along that's running through the end of December, which has been a pretty active thread. So it's basically just show us your holiday stuff, whatever that means. It doesn't have to be knitting. It could be anything. I've seen cookies.
Food, it could
Somebody
be, yeah.
showed Chex Mix, and there was a long back and forth discussion about their Chex Mix recipe. It was awesome.
That's great.
It's fantastic.
I love it.
Totally love it. So keep those coming.
Us of the chit chat, of course, we love.
Yeah, so that's we combined everything into one thread. So that's a chit chat and a finished objects thread. So we'll just it's been fun. And then we have our Knitspiration Hat Cow.
Yep.
That started December 1st and it's going to run through the middle of January.
Nice.
Yep. And then I haven't actually listed it out here, but I think we were talking about it last week, doing the Color Palooza knit along to start the 15th. So what is that, Saturday?
Yes, it is.
So the Color Palooza, so that's anything color work.
Yeah.
We're going to run that, I think, through the end of January, but something like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
So Fusion would clearly qualify.
Yes. So
Yes.
at the end, you'll see. I chit chat about the new Fusion sweater. It was in the Hot Right Now, or your recommendations or something in the Ravelry patterns, and it's a really pretty sweater.
And both Kelly and I had put it in our favorites.
We did.
She actually bought yarn.
I actually printed it, and I bought yarn for it. I actually bought Quince & Co. chickadee for it, and I was telling Angela I should have put it in the acquisitions, but I'll show it. I want to knit a swatch up with the colors that I picked and make sure that the colors are going to work well together in the color work section.
Yep.
So I'm going to knit up a swatch, so I'll talk more about it
Nice.
when I do that,
Nice.
if I can hopefully keep knitting.
Yeah. Yeah, that would really put a wrench in.
Yeah.
But Kelly might have a lot of sock tubes in her future.
Just be there cranking away.
Cranking away. Yeah. And any other housekeeping? That's pretty much it, right? Housekeeping
That's it.
stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So.
We're going to have a shorty podcast this time.
Yeah.
Short.
I don't know. What did we get? Like, we must have. Did we start late? Like, I don't know.
We must have.
Who knows?
I don't know either.
Who knows? But
Look at that wall of rainbow yarn
isn't
behind
that
us.
amazing?
So we had another one of our vendors like totally restock us on yarn. So Andrea had to shift things around.
Nice.
And did this really cool
beautiful.
rainbow, like the whole, more than half the wall goes further, towards us of
Yeah.
rainbow, and it's so pretty. It is so
gorgeous.
cheery. It's perfect for this time of year. So.
And you really notice it next to sort of the more natural colored
Yeah.
yarns that are also on that wall.
Yeah, I mean, they really complement each other because it's just like, if you like one or the other, some people really love the super saturated dyed colors, and then we've got a lot of people that really like the, muted, soft, natural colored yarns too, which
Yep.
I like them both, so.
Nice. Nice.
I know. I've been knitting with a lot of the natural yarns lately, but then I kind of had that hankering to pull out my changes shawl, which is so vibrant and
Yeah.
lovely. So,
Yep. Exactly. So,
but
all right.
anyway, I suppose Anne's just gonna have to run
Yeah,
soon.
we gotta
So,
skedaddle.
next week I
Okay,
think it's
next week's
fine.
fine.
So we'll squeeze in an episode before
Christmas.
And yeah. So thank you to everybody, all of our new and returning viewers.
Yes. Thank you.
And we hope you enjoy this podcast. I felt like we were kind of in a lull.
You're like, and then we'd perk up.
I
And,
know. Then we'd be like, remember something we wanted to chit chat about, and
Yeah.
so.
Exactly. Exactly like knit group.
I know there's like the ebbs and flows
Yeah.
in knit group. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess we'll leave it at that, and we hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Or chit chat on.
Chit chatter about chit chatter. I have a great story about this cowl.
Oh, yeah. I thought we might be having to do the Skype split screen today because I've off and on had sick kids.
Oh.
It's like some nasty colds going around, and they seem to have.
I got my flu shot the other day.
Uh,
It's the first time I've ever gotten it, but I was at the doctor for my thumb anyway, so they're like, do you want your flu shot? I'm like, fine.
oh, I know. Sorry, I'm just
Catching up on job number one.
Yeah.
I'm just warming up my hands. Sometimes I have days where I have tea just because I want warm hands. I like the tea too, but
Nice.
it's almost Friday.
Yep. Yep, it is.
I should have brought some stuff for acquisitions. Did you see all the chickadee I bought the other night?
No.
I bought a little chickadee.
You did?
I did. There's a
what are you gonna
really
make?
pretty new sweater out called Fusion.
Say which one?
I know there's a lot of them. It's a free pattern.
Oh, cool.
I should have pulled it up, but when I do the swatch, then I'll talk about it for reals.
It's That one.
Yep. That would be the one.
I may or may not be eyeballing that one as well. This one, guys.
Mm-hmm. That's really cute.
Pretty color work.
It looks very, very feminine.
Yep.
I mean, you could leave the picot off too and it would still be pretty, but with the picot it has even more of a feminine look to it.
Yep.
Really cute. I like it. So I picked out colors, but I think I'm gonna knit a swatch with the colors I picked and make sure they're gonna work. Because doing like the Fair Isle work like that, where you're shifting between the colors, you have to make sure they kind of work together so that they're not funky.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll share my color choices. Although it was an acquisition this week, but I didn't bring them.
Nice.
Yep. So you want to know my cowl story?
Uh-huh.
I'll talk about it in chit chat. So I have to give a major shout out and kudos to the Legacy Fiber Arts ladies.
Yeah.
So this cowl, which I've worn a ton, and you guys have seen me wear a ton, is their yarn. Is their Strong Toes Jumpin' Jellyfish. So this happened probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was doing some laundry and just threw some white clothes in the machine. Thankfully didn't put bleach in.
Yeah.
But just put out hot water wash and put it going. And I was pulling stuff out to put in the dryer.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, oh my God, this was like the first thing that came out of the washing machine. And I was like, thankfully I didn't go into the dryer too, but and I looked at all of the white stuff. There was no color transfer at all, nothing.
Wow.
Even in the hot water. And I mean, it held up beautifully. It didn't get all wonky or anything. And
it's a testament to their dyeing.
To their dyeing, exactly. Yeah. So, well done, ladies. Thank you for saving me and all of my white clothes. It must have been because I picked up a couple things that I had pulled out that I had wanted to wash, and I think it was sitting on the chair in my bedroom underneath everything, and I think I just scooped it all up and wasn't thinking about it, and in it went. I was so lucky because some of my husband's like nice white work shirts were in there too, and I was like, oh, thank God.
That's like the 2 knives. You didn't see my Instagram post yesterday?
Probably not.
I went to I got a salad and grabbed a to-go pack of cutlery and like got out to eat my salad, and instead of it being like a fork and a knife, it was 2 knives.
Oh, you're kidding. Chopsticks.
Well, that's what most of the helpful followers on Instagram have suggested that I should have used chopsticks. So the part that I did not share on Instagram was that I had also gotten some wings from the hot bar, so I actually just ate the wings, and then the salad went back to my office, and I ate it for lunch today because I have forks at my office. So, but it was just like, seriously cutlery pack, 2 knives.
That's a pain. Somebody was not on QC that day.
No. Nope. Nope. Super weird.
Cool. Are you tired? You're not much chit-chatting today?
No, I don't know. I'm super distracted. Oh, that's right. You're not. I was like, are you gonna bust out your knitting? And I was like, oh.
No, I will. I sort of can right now. Until I go to the PT and
then they're like, no more.
I'm in denial at the moment.
I would be too.
I'm just following what my doctor said.
If I have the brace on, I can do whatever I want.
I got hay yesterday. I loaded 100 bales in my barn.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hay.
It's pretty good. It's not the most we've ever had. But I only,
That's
only
a
have...
lot to do at one time.
We've done 300 bales before.
Oh, okay.
But I only have the one horse now. And it's December. It's almost January. It's halfway. We're almost halfway through December.
Can I just say, it was so cold this morning.
It was cold. Oh my gosh. Not as cold as... So, Liz from Kingdom Fleece and Fiber Works came down.
There's a negative numbers up there.
She said that she was -10.
We were like 1.
Were you?
Yeah.
I didn't look until later, so I went out early when it was probably really ridiculously cold. But when we looked, I think it was like 3.
See, it's December. That's January weather.
That is January weather. But we'd had the same thing happen last year. Although it's supposed to be, 40 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
This is why everybody's sick.
Well, they're saying that the jet stream is doing funky things because around the equator, it's the hottest it's ever been. So it's actually changed the jet stream. And that's why we're getting some wonky weather. So
Interesting.
I know it is really wild how just one thing can affect everything.
Yep.
Butterfly effect, right?
Yep.
So yeah, it's supposed to rain too, I think. So we don't have any snow at my house. Well, that's not true. So we got a little bit overnight. So we had just like a little, not last night, the night before. So we had a dusting, but it's so funny because I was up in Essex earlier in the week and they've got like 4 or 6 inches of snow there. Everywhere except for right along through here.
Yeah.
Has snow.
Yeah, we've got snow at my house. Snow.
My husband's not upset about not having snow though.
Oh, really?
Well, he doesn't like to have to plow it, so he doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Which I get, I guess, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Are you making a cute another little baby frilly skirt?
Mm-hmm. I am.
I like it.
Purple.
Nice. That's cute.
Purple. I'm actually knitting the right side of the tape this time. The correct side.
Oh, well.
I
don't think you really
I don't think it matters.
Before, so no.
I actually think it's less fiddly now that I'm knitting using the correct end. Correct
Well, that's
side.
good.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
They are kind of, it is
It's
cute.
a really cute idea for that yarn.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Because as knitting them as scarves, it's just always kind of funky.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as a little ruffly skirt, it's super cute.
Yep.
I like that. I'm gonna be kind of boring this week. Although I did make quite a lot of progress on my sweater. So that's I might be slowing down now though. We'll see.
Yep. Stamped one.
Cool. Look at that. Oh, that's right. I forgot you said that when I was coming.
Yeah. That's what happens when I get stuck I got stuck in the book
That's
the
right,
book line
the
at
book
Rhinebeck,
line.
and I was like, oh, those things went live.
A lot of people got stuck in the book line. It was long this
It was
year.
super long. I would have bailed if I didn't have hadn't had a personalized autograph book. Yeah, put that
I know,
down.
right? If you're like, oh, the line's that long, never mind.
Yeah. You kind of, they got ya.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And they're hoping that, they like line the line with books too, so that, when
People
you're standing
pick
there,
up.
you're like, oh, since I'm standing here, oh, look at that book.
Yep. Excuse me.
I suppose.
Well, should we?
We're not super chit-chatty today.
I know.
So.
Should we get Get a mover
rocking
on.
and rolling with it. Might as
Yep.
well.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty.